What's going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today we're going to talk to you about this upcoming week. I want to talk on some expectations for Lucid, where things might be going, what the current data points are saying, and everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. So based on Friday, it did go down 1.62%. I've already done a little bit more of a deeper dive on what did truly happen on Friday. But this upcoming week, though, it is going to be a shorter week because Monday is Christmas. So Merry Christmas to those that celebrate. If not, happy holidays. But aside from Monday, though, it is going to be a relatively quiet week, as you can kind of tell. So I feel like the broader market is going to propel a lot of stocks and riskier stocks, in fact, higher, because there has been a rotation away from fixed income and safer stocks to more riskier plays. So there was also a video that I just wanted to break down that kind of does reiterate that as well. So I just wanted to play 1 minute or something from this video, which once again could really portray on where Lucid could be going, at least going into 2024, which, keep in mind, next week is the last week for 2023. So again, stay tuned for this video.
As treasuries react to some pretty robust economic data all the way around today, which takes us to our talk of the tape. How far stocks are set to go in the new year with several potential challenges still ahead. Let's ask Dan Greenhouse, Solus Alternative Asset Management's chief strategist and economist here at Post 9. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
So as we close the week, what are we going to do here with this market as we edge towards the end of the year and go into the new one? Have we done too much too fast? Are we still set up for something pretty good as we begin a new year?
I'm generally a skeptic of any point markets have gone too far too fast. I mean, obviously there's overbought conditions that need to be worked off, but to the extent that the market was, I'll use the word insular, but that's probably not the right word. It's been very narrow.
Until lately.
Yeah, so for the whole year, only 3 sectors have outperformed. But over the last month, over the last fourth quarter, 6 sectors have outperformed. So you've seen the rally broaden out. We all know this. All else equal, I take that as a positive sign and sets us up, I think, fairly well heading into the new year.
Do you think that broadening continues?
Oh, I do. And we've discussed this in the past. And I think if you have 2 avenues here, do I want to continue to invest in the large 7 tech names, let's say, or the broader market? This is not so easy, but I would go with the broader market.
You think we're going to?
So yeah, there you have it. So once again, the broader market can definitely piggyback off of the current momentum and cause a lot of growth stocks such as Lucid to go higher. As of late, there has been no recent news, no SECs from Lucid. And even if you look back over the last week, it did underperform the broader market. So it went down 9.89%. And I feel like that has largely to do with just people not really that optimistic on Lucid's ability to ramp up on production. And with this recent news that came out about how the AMP-2 facility did build almost around 800 Lucid Airs, I feel like that is a lot more bullish than anything, because I do anticipate there's going to be at least 6,500 built going into, I guess, all together in 2024, even though they have forecasted only 5,000 vehicles a year. And my reasoning is 𝗖𝗎𝗪 did say that this 800, which took him just shy of about a month and a half to build, he said that was done at a very slow rate for training purposes. So of course, if you kind of just do the basic math, assuming they stay all year long in 2024 under training mode scenario, like they're going to produce 6,500 vehicles a year, right? So 800 in a month and a half, take 1,200 or 12 months in a year, divided by 1.5, and obviously you get 6,500. So even if they stay in training mode, which isn't realistic, they're already going to forecast and kind of beat their original projected numbers, which is kind of sad, I guess, coming from the AMP-1 facility standpoint, because this year they might be ending, what was their end? I think their recent earnings, they did adjust it lower, but clearly like the AMP-2 facility might already just in among itself outdo 2023, which is kind of crazy to think. But again, I think this and just people seeing the Lucid really ramping up in a significant fashion, more so from AMP-2, that will really help Lucid piggyback off of the broader momentum that's out there. And Lucid has been heavily shorted. Even on Friday, shorts doubled down. So you can kind of see shorts did increase 5.93 million shares on Friday. Absolutely crazy stuff. 25.63% of the free float's being shorted. 226.95 million shares overall are being shorted. Utilization is 83.74 and short score is 86.38. So shorts are and have for a while now just targeted Lucid for whatever reason. Like I've said, I don't really see Lucid doing anything about it because as soon as they do, they'll kind of be classified no different than AMC, which in my opinion is a little bit more of a joke. My apologies if I'm offending anyone when it comes down to that. But this post did really surprise me. So it says top losses for short sellers in 2023. Number one is Tesla. And obviously it just goes based on performance and whatever else. But Tesla, like shorts lost so much money betting against a company that continuously outperforms the previous year. And this is something Lucid has yet to do despite their significantly farther advanced technology. But like I mentioned, with the surprise catalyst coming out from the AMP-2 facility about them really ramping up at a significant rate, I feel like that will really cause shorts to go from maybe around 26% short interest to potentially 15. You never know, right? So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. But this upcoming week, there isn't really anything coming out from the company itself as far as events. So it is going to be relatively quiet and just be following the technicals. So I'll go over that in a second. But options wise, there was some optimism. So $1.01 million in calls being purchased versus 380,000 in puts. Looking on the call options for this upcoming week, it is anticipated for it to be above $5. So you see a lot of good open interest around that $5 mark. Looking at puts, it's anticipated to be sub $4. So more of a continuation on the breakdown of its technicals, which has happened over the last little bit. So speaking on technicals though, looking for next week with it closing at $4.26, it is between this S1 and the pivot. So it did land on a very strong support of $4.25. So going into next week, you'll really want to watch that $4.25 to hold. If not, then $3.97 is kind of realistic in the short term. If there is a broader push up and for it to go higher, then $4.72 and then $5.19 are some of the heavy resistance points. So right now, I feel like there's not going to be too much activity for Lucid for this upcoming week, and it might in fact just be trading between this S1 and the pivot. But again, if this $4.25 does not hold, there might be more of a negative side to Lucid. But as I said, once people start to realize the AMP-2 facility is going to outperform their production targets and maybe even double it, then I feel that might cause some value investors to get into Lucid as a result of that. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone watching. I appreciate you always subscribed and watching all of the Lucid content. One final thing I just wanted to share with you, take advantage of this promo, and it even has Lucid on there. It does expire on December the 30th, this promo, but sign up for an account with Moomoo, throw $100 at it, and you get 5 free stocks. Each stock can be valued up to $2,000. So take advantage of this. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, I appreciate all of you watching.